So I've heard that there's some trolls on this internet land thing. Guess it's time to go hunting. So, if you don't know what a troll is, it's basically another word for a critic. You're wasting your time. You call that art? You think you're actually good at this? You really shouldn't be yourself, because what will others think? Now, because I decided to go out on this YouTube adventure to try and create content for fellow artists and drag performers, I decided to ask some other content creators and artists what their best way to deal with these trolls are. And these are the top 3 things that popped up the most. First up is choose your battles. Every fight is not worth it. Sometimes you just gotta let go what someone says, delete and block them. That's all it can take. If you feel that you really need to get into the engagement of an argument with someone online, what purpose does it serve to get into a conversation with this person? Are they gonna take in the information? Are you gonna grow from this experience? Next up is surround yourself with an awesome tribe. There are heaps of groups out there to be a part of that really want to see you succeed. Really invest in those sorts of relationships that are going to help you grow as a person and an artist, and spend your time there rather than trying to fight someone on the internet because they're having a crappy day and decide to take it out on you. And finally, question the people who are giving you the feedback. If it's actually someone who is trying to give you honest advice compared to someone who's never picked up a paintbrush or never created something in their lives. Sometimes we get quite defensive when people are trying to give us advice and it may be genuine advice because we take it on board that, hey, this person thinks I'm not good enough. Sometimes it's relevant, sometimes it's not. It's really about, is this person doing what I want to do? Where is their experience coming from? Is this feedback gonna help me later on or not? Then move on from there. And hey, look, these 3 tips are just what I've come across and I practice myself, but it might not be relevant for you, which is all cool. You are awesome. You can do this. I believe in you. So there is one more troll I want to talk to you about, and they sound a bit like this. I can't do this. People probably won't like my work anyways. Everyone else is so much better than I am. What if people hate it? Sounds a bit familiar, doesn't it? I've definitely had my fair share of experience with this troll. And yes, once again, I asked my friends and other creators about how they deal with this kind of troll, and they came up with these 3 tips. Firstly, be kind and patient with yourself. It's okay to make mistakes, provided you learn from your mistakes. And if you don't know how, look at someone who's doing what you want to do and learn from them about how they've dealt with it. We're all on a journey that's forever changing, and if we take ourselves a bit too seriously when we're trying to learn something new, we're gonna give it up straight away. The second tip is learn from others. It's a really fast way to actually get through the learning process that we all have to go through. Now, when we say learn from others, that's exactly what I mean. If someone's doing a job better than what you think you're doing, be curious as to how they do it. Do not compare yourself to them because they may have been training 3 extra years from you that you don't know about. I would invite you to be curious about how they're doing what they're doing and then adventure into your own way of doing what they're doing, or even your own flair on what they're doing, sort of thing. So then it becomes your own. And finally, push through your comfort zone. It doesn't matter how small the step is, take the step. I know it's scary. I believe that you can do it, and I believe that you can learn from it. This is how I progress through all my art stuff that I do, and I've done a lot. And I love the curiosity to it, but that's me. Might be different for you. Whatever you would love to do, there's a way to find out how to do it, because we've got such an advantage of the internet at the moment that we can learn anything. It's freaking awesome. Alright guys, thank you again so much for joining me. If you've got any tips or ideas about how you've gotten through your journey, please pop a comment below so that we can all learn together. And please remember to smash that like and subscribe button to stay tuned for more. And I'll see you next time. Bye! I am I spent way too much time on TikTok before doing this. Stop recording, I press stop.